Uh, okay. So I was on a different screen. Can you go back again? Let me see something.
Uh,
Oh, not go back, but uh, yeah. So paste that Docker file stuff in there.
so I can paste it in here. Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought that's the reason we had it in Docker file. This,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so
Okay.
that's correct, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
So, where is your Docker file in? It's just in your Facebook clone project, right?
Yeah, it's in the Facebook clone. It's not
All
inside
right.
the folder with the application, but it's in the
Yeah,
folder
that's
with
it.
the
Yeah,
group.
that's what we want.
Okay.
So when you are naming your web files, right?
Mhm.
Like your host Facebook website with Kubernetes,
Mhm.
do you it's good to use all lower. It's good to
So
get in the habit of either naming it something short,
okay.
naming it something short and straight. This is good because it's descriptive too. You can do
Mhm.
that, but it's good. Don't. It's a good habit to use all lowercase
Yeah.
instead
Okay.
of how you mix match it, because we are going to be referencing it when we are downloading it, and sometimes people easily make mistakes
Right. Right.
when. So you can rename it over there in
Okay.
Visual Circle. Just rename it to all lowercase. You can keep the same name if you want to keep the same name, but just change the capital letter to lowercase.
I can shorten it. I think I shortened it a little bit because since it's in the root, it's in the root folder now. It's on the so I'll shorten it a little bit. So,
Mhm.
website. Okay. And then, I'm gonna take the EKS out because it's kind of I kind of know what it is.
Okay.
All right. I hope they didn't do nothing wrong because I don't see it no more.
Let me see.
Here we
Uh,
go. Oh
it's
Lord,
still
I forgot.
renaming
Yeah,
it.
I forgot to press enter. That's why I clicked it. It only works when I click out of it, but I don't think I clicked out of it. That's why. Press enter.
If it is
All
not
right.
working that
I
way,
might come out of
you
it.
might
Yeah. Close
just
it.
go and rename it from your file explorer.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to I'll come out of there. And, yeah, because it's not letting me do anything in here. So let me close it in. Are you sure you want to change the workspace? That's weird, but okay. I've never had to do all that, but I'll go ahead and come out of it. Okay. Well, it's okay. It did fix it there, but it just did.
Okay.
It just wasn't
So
showing up.
maybe you should close that folder and just open it.
Okay. So yeah, I think I should be good now. Let me. All right, let's
Yeah,
do it.
you should be
Let me
good.
open it back up and make sure everything is good. Okay. All right. So let me just check and make sure it changed it because it looked like it changed it, but then it wouldn't show it. So we'll check and see if it changed it. Okay, it did change it. So let me
Uh-huh.
try to open it again in Visual Code and see if it works now. Okay. It looks like it's working now. So let me go and open the whole thing up now. Facebook folder. Okay. All
Okay,
right, so
perfect.
it's good now. All right.
Yeah, that's good. So I'm looking at the Docker file. Just give me a second and I
Mm-hmm.
would send you an updated Docker file. We would look at it together.
Eat your food, Aliyah.
Okay, I'll send you a Docker file on
So am I still downloading this right here too, the 11? Or,
yeah, that one is fine. That one will remove it, so don't worry.
okay.
All right. I'll send you a Docker file, another one. Slash.
Okay. Let me open the actually, this is because it's another Docker file. Should I put on the Docker file? Should I
Oh,
just go ahead and
delete this one.
delete this one? Okay.
Yeah. No, just in this file, replace what I sent to you.
Oh, okay, okay,
Replace
okay.
this with that one.
With the last one you just said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So what this Docker file is doing is we'll start with the base image. Since your website is a static website, we would install the dependencies, which is just um, which we will install the dependencies, which is just installing HTML, right?
Right.
Then we need to copy, once we install HTML, we have to copy all your application code into the HTML directory, right? So that's what the next one is doing. So since your application code is in the root directory,
Right.
just and you will be running your Docker file from also the root.
Mm-hmm.
So you see on line 8 where it says copy. Now
Mm-hmm.
you just need to copy your application code name and paste it before that forward slash.
Okay. Before this one right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm just doing the whole folder, or do I go
Just
into
right click on it and select
copy
rename.
path
Rename. No,
or rename? Okay.
I don't know what copy path does. I always just then press Control C to copy.
Oh, okay.
Control C, and just click out.
Okay.
Then paste it over there. Like it. There you
Oh yeah, it does the same thing. Only thing I think the copy path it put the whole thing like the C drive in it. Sometimes you gotta take it out. But
go. Okay. So I see. So this is saying
hmm
we'll copy files from the so you see where it says text directly,
hmm
text directory in the comments.
hmm
Replace the text with the name you just pasted to. So that way when you are reading it, you know.
test the
Yeah, right there.
put the name of the actual file.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, copy
Right. So yeah.
directly
So
into the okay.
enter it. So we'll replace it and we'll expose our container on port 80. Then that's all we need. So
Okay.
click save this Docker file, then you can build this Docker file.
Okay. Okay. And then the one that has the commands, this is how I built it, right? Remember, this is
Yeah,
the.
that's like the
But I gotta remove the Jupyter and put my stuff in there, right? So this
so
command,
wait a minute. So this is
that's the
yeah.
create Docker file
Oh
command
no no
dot
no.
txt.
No no no.
You don't
That's
need it?
not
Okay.
so don't worry about that one.
Okay.
That one is a reference from the course when I was showing you guys how to
Right. Right.
but that's not how you build it. You will just build it this way. I'll give you the command just a sec.
Yeah, because I have it, but I'm. It's you know what? It might be actually right here. I didn't think about it. I forgot my OneNote is open. I think is it sit right here? Because I usually keep everything here. So your
All
stuff is
right.
in here, your project, and I think it's
Yeah.
build Docker file.
Yeah, it's Docker
Okay.
build T and you give it a name. So you can just create your notes as you go. So go back to that your directory.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you have something there. That is it. That
Yeah,
one
that's
you
it.
just
Yeah, because that like I usually like screenshot everything, and I put
okay.
everything inside here. So is it? I
Okay.
think it's right here.
So
Docker push.
right there.
It's right
No,
here.
go scroll up. It's before you push it.
It's
Uh,
build repository. Is it this one here? Right.
that's the
Okay.
this is the command after you've built the image, but it's fine. So leave this for
It's
now.
probably up here then.
That's right there. It's the but yeah, we in this one we are using a script, but we
Okay.
won't use a script in the one you are building because yours is not as complex.
Okay.
So let's just run it.
Okay.
So open your root terminal.
Okay. We're gonna do it as integrated terminal. Do I have
Mm-hmm.
to? Okay.
Yeah. All right. So all right. So now the command is docker build. Docker build. Uh, dash T. So it's pretty much showing you what you've done before, which is everything there
Right.
after that, right? But pick the name for this image. What do you want to call this project?
We're
Instead
gonna
of
do it like
calling it Jupyter, you can call it something else.
so. Should we just leave it as Facebook clone? This is just the same
Yeah,
one
you
we did
can call it.
before.
Yeah, yeah, you can call it
Okay.
Facebook one.
Let's do a slash. I guess. And,
Yeah, always put a slash or underscore.
I
So
don't see.
if there is a space between it, always use that. Don't use space.
Okay.
Okay, and a space period. So the
Period.
period is just saying that your Docker file is in the same directory you are trying to build from.
Right. Okay.
All right, so run that.
All right. And this shouldn't take too long, right? Because I don't have like that RDS and the PHP stuff. Because it would be about almost 2 hours to build the last one. I was like, I don't know if this is the same way I want to do this static one because it took so long with
Yeah, it
the
shouldn't
other
take that long.
application.
Okay, you're
Yeah,
done.
yeah, that's
All
fine.
right.
Okay.
So now you want to push it to ECL. So that's when you will follow those command that you have in the and it's fine if you don't have it. I can send you those
Um,
commands.
you talking about the one right here that I just showed just now, or do
Yeah,
I?
yeah, the one you just showed.
Yeah, I have it. Actually, I have the whole script. Let me go because I put it in there and I actually have it on a notepad. Let me put my notepad up. I should be able to find a notepad.
Okay.
I've been doing like a lot of cleaning up my files in here, so I forgot I put a lot of my scripts inside a folder.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be here. Scripts. Scripts. Right.
That's okay if you don't have it, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, if you have it, just that because I know I just put it. I just clean this stuff up, so I gotta look through it. But
I'll send it to you on Slack.
okay.
Is your CLI configured already? Your credentials is configured, right? You're good to go.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right. All right.
Then I'm
I
using
just sent you the command.
this is right here, right? The
Mm-hmm.
repository one. Okay.
Yeah, just copy it and just paste it in Visual Studio Code for now. Well, you have to change it to yours. Your pretty much your information.
Nay. Right. Okay. And this is just TXT, right? I think that's how we did it. The folder. That's a script TXT.
So call it push image.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then .txt.
Yeah, you can call it that. So that can be your own reference note, right?
Right.
I paste it in there. All right.
And then we gotta take
So
out the repository name.
the first
Mm-hmm.
one is going to create your repository, right?
Right.
So
Okay.
just change the nest, line one, nest, change that to whatever name you want to call your repository. You can call it the same name as your image. I think you call
The
say
Facebook
Facebook
clone.
clone. Yeah.
Yeah. All lowercase letters, right? You
Mm-hmm.
said. Okay. Okay.
All right. Um, so in the second one, you have to retag the Docker image you build now with your Docker image, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you create, you have to retag the image that you built locally with your ECR repository.
Okay.
So on that Docker thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
You line two, you just have to change the nest. So do a control F, do select the nest on your Docker file. So
Mm-hmm.
on line two, highlight the nest and do a control F. Just no, just the
Just
nest part
nice.
in that. Yeah.
Okay.
Do a control F, press control F.
And
All right,
replace it.
then replace it with your Facebook clone.
Okay.
Oh no, you gotta so the nest has to be in there in that first thing, but then you press the drop down to replace it.
Oh yeah. Right. Okay. Okay. So let me do it again there.
All
And
right,
then go
press.
down.
No, oh no. So it's sitting right next to the nest. Is that little carrot thing? Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. Let's do it. You just press enter, right? I think it is, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, you have to press the those any not those two things right next to it, the Facebook clone, on the same line as the Facebook clone in your find replace, the one that has the AB, the B thing.
Mm-hmm.
No, not that. You see on
This
the
one.
same line as your Facebook clone, move your mouse, those two
Oh,
boxes you
it's
see,
right here.
not that. Outside, yeah, those two.
Okay. So
So
replace all. I would do
one
replace
is
all.
replace all, one is replace one by one. Can you just highlight it so that way you see? Right. So that one is replace all. The first one is if you want to replace it one by one.
Okay. So I can replace all, right? Because only two of them here.
You can, but I just want you to, I mean, I want you to see it now so that way you understand it and you,
Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Because I haven't used this one in a while. I only use just the define part of it, not the actual replace part.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So,
So
so you can close that. Then you need to
I can
replace your
yeah.
account ID.
I should have. And I can do the same thing here. The control fine. Right.
Yeah, that's do the same thing over there. Yeah, you can do a replace all. Okay, perfect. All right. So that is the command you would use to create your ECR repository.
Mm-hmm.
Line one would create an ECR repository. Line two would retag your Docker image from in your local repository. Line
Mm-hmm.
three will log in into your ECR repository.
Mm-hmm.
And line four would push your Docker image to your ECR repository.
Okay.
So
Yeah, this
you
one
can,
was much easier because if I was going by the obstacle route, I'd have been so confused trying to just follow it from just using the PHP lamp stack. I was like, no, I don't think I want to use it like this. There's got to be an easier way to do this. So, all right, so now I can just go ahead and run it, right?
yeah, just run line one first.
Okay.
Okay, that worked.
Yeah.
Just press enter. Keep pressing enter. There you go. All right, now run line two.
Okay. And, um,
Okay.
okay, log into see that. And now when I go into when I sign into my listen, I'll be able to see it. Once I push it, I'll be able to see it inside my inside the
You should
ECR,
see it in
right?
your you should see it in your ECR. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's done. Yeah,
All
so
right.
Check your ECR, it should be there.
Okay, let me log in. Oh, a second. You gotta put my multi-factor in. Hold on.
Oh, you okay?
There we go.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect.
So,
Okay.
so the next thing is you need to create your VPC and so the next thing is creating your VPC and we can just do the ECR. We can do the ECS part now. So if that works, then that can be it for tonight. So
Oh yeah.
because if it works in ECS, then for Kubernetes, you are just building the cluster and using the same image.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it
All
will
right.
work. So for the Kubernetes project, you don't have to do anything extra, right?
Right.
So you just pretty much build your cluster as I have in the course,
Right.
and you will just you build your cluster, and the part where you have to point your cluster to your image, you just use your Facebook image, and you should be good.
Okay. Okay.
Um, okay, so I don't think you have your VPC built already, right?
No, I didn't build it. I mean, I can build
So
it real quick.
just
It's
oh no, 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 it's gonna take time.
okay.
So let's use Terraform. You have Terraform installed on your computer, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so let's just use Terraform. I would send you some Terraform file to build a VPC.
And I can put it in the same folder, right? Or do
Yeah,
I have to put it in a
exactly.
different folder?
Exactly.
Okay.
No, you can put in the same folder. So if you really want to, yeah, you can put your Terraform file there since your folder structure is not really that big now.
Right.
Yeah, you can just leave it there.
Okay.
Where NAT gateway. You need the NAT gateway. You will need the security groups.
And I'm redoing the Terraform one now again because I need to practice. I haven't practiced in a while with Terraform, so I'm just
Yeah.
redoing the ones that I did before that you gave us because I'm not sure if you're going to redo it again. So let me just go ahead and start redoing that one. So I just got started on the Terraform one again. So
Okay.
redoing it.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you just have to make sure you get enough time practicing because
Hmm.
that would help you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to finish this. I'm trying to just pass this solutions architect next week Friday, so I can just
Yeah.
focus on this projects after that. But I've just been studying, so that's why I've been slowing down on projects. I've been really like putting a lot of my oil into the studying part for the solutions architect. So
No, that's fine. You pass. I mean, you you know your stuff, so what's this thing? Even me sometimes I need to do a better job
but
with
I'm not a good test taker. That's the problem. I'm not a good test taker.
uh
Some people don't not good doing projects or they can or
mm-hmm,
talking it, but they can study something and then take the test.
mm-hmm.
That is not me. I get nervous. I get
No,
anxiety. So,
it's fine.
yeah,
I mean, you do. It's just in your preparation, right?
yeah, yeah.
I mean, trust your preparation that everything you are doing now would lead there. So I can't really find my I'll send these ones to you and we'll just modify. So,
Okay.
so download those files. But I'll say instead of throwing it in your root folder, there, just create
Another
a
folder.
folder
Careful.
in there called the folder IAC, and
Okay.
now put all these files in there. Then we'll modify this file before you create
Okay.
it.
You said IAC, right?
Yeah, that's called IAC. Lowercase.
Oh yeah, right.
The reason why it's good to use lowercase is because when you start, let's say you are working on a CI/CD pipeline, when you want to start referencing directories,
Mm-hmm.
it's much easier to reference your directory that way. Because
Okay.
when you are referencing directories, it has to be the same exact name. So sometimes
Right.
the mistake people make is if you have a mixed match of uppercase
Yeah.
with your
Yeah.
folder, that's how your folder is named. But then when you are referencing it in your code, you put it as all lowercase.
Right.
It won't find it that way because it just needs it to be the same exact thing.
Right. Because it's
Someone
case
told,
sensitive. Yeah.
yeah, a senior engineer, my lead actually told me this a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
When I was sharing my screen, it's like, oh no, don't always get in the habit of doing things this way. So
Mm-hmm.
and I
Okay.
always tell people the same too. All right. So now drag those files, download those files and drag them into your IEC. Then we'll
Okay.
just so I should probably just send it in a folder instead of I just dragged it and drop all the files.
Yeah, it's
The ones
fine.
that I can think that I was thinking we need. So
Okay. I'll go here and I'll just drag everything in here.
mhm,
We don't need this now, right? So you could just save it and close it.
mhm. Yeah, just drag it in the IEC. Yep.
Is it right here, right?
The first five. Yeah, you can select all of it. So
Oh, okay.
go,
Okay.
go, yeah. So select, you already did the NAT gateway. So just select VPC all the way to the Terraform TFS. Even
And then drag it.
The Terraform TFS is part of it too.
Oh yeah. Okay. And then you say I could drag all of them.
Yeah, just drag all of it into the IEC. Into the IEC. No, not in your application code.
Yeah, I'm trying to grab. It's so
Okay.
weird because
Yeah.
sometimes it'll just open up and like, nah, it's not the one I want.
I know. I don't want to have to search through your application code trying to find.
Right.
But this one is not that bad, but I've done a mistake like that before where I have to now try to find which file I just put in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So go into your IAC and we'll just yeah, go into your IAC
Okay.
and select your VPC should be good, NAT gateway should be good. Select the variables.tf and scroll down. Okay, don't scroll down too fast, but everything else, everything, scroll back up. Listen. So keep scrolling up.
So we don't need RDS right now, right? That's
We don't need it, so we're going to delete all that stuff. That's why I'm looking at it. Scroll up.
okay.
So for the variables, I've already enabled them. So if you scroll up, you'll see them. You'll see the label section. So you can see this is a VPC
VPC.
variable. So
Right.
scroll down to scroll down under it. So to the next one.
Let me
But
pull this down a little bit so I can see it better. Okay.
okay. Yeah, just keep scrolling down like that. So the secret manager, delete that one.
Okay.
53 to 57. The RDS one, delete that one. No, so you have to delete everything under it.
Oh, everything. Okay. All this right
Yeah,
here is with it. Okay. The
yeah,
database. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Up to the ACM. Yeah, delete all that. 50. All right, and delete that. Delete the V. All right, delete 56 to uh 56
Okay.
to 62.
56 to 52.
I mean 53 to 62.
Okay.
Mm. Delete pretty much everything from 53 to 74.
Okay.
So delete all the extra line up to one. Just leave one extra line. Just one extra line. Okay,
Okay.
perfect. All right, let's look in your security groups here. All right. Yeah, we have a endpoint in this. That's fine. We will leave that.
Okay.
Uh, application load balancer security group. We are opening port 80 and
Mm-hmm.
port 443. That's fine.
Right.
Scroll down.
We don't need the
Uh,
RDS, right?
uh, yeah, just scroll down. No, don't scroll down that way because then it's hard for me to see. It's hard for me to see when you scroll down that way.
Go like this.
So
You want me to?
just use your scroll wheel. Are you using a mouse or
I'm using my
oh
mouse.
oh yeah, scroll back. Yeah, so first I want to start from I want to review the security groups one at a time. So
Okay.
the first one you see where I have the notes just like we did the security the data the variables, right? You see line
Right.
one, the note is there. That one is creating uh
The endpoint.
the
Right.
endpoint security group. That's fine. We can leave that. Because I think I probably have uh yeah, I didn't send the endpoint file to you. We really don't need it for this project. So
Okay.
um the second one is creating uh, the application load balancer security group. That is fine. So now scroll
Mm-hmm.
down to the next section. All right, this is
So here.
creating your server. Scroll down.
So
Let's
we need that one, right? That's for the application
we
server, right?
yeah, we need that one.
Okay.
Uh, so this one has the SSH, but we're not going to SSH into our container. So you can remove that SSH ingress if you want to.
Okay.
But we leave it in, we don't need it for this project. So you can
Right.
you can remove it.
And we've been using like we've been going into like the endpoint anyway, right? And then also I think I was looking at I can do it through session manager as well.
Yeah, but since we are using a container, we won't
Don't worry
SSH
about it.
into anything.
Yeah. Okay.
So 87 is the next one you can
The
delete.
database, right? Yeah. It's everything in the database. Okay, that's the last one then. Okay. It
Yeah,
was
so
only three in
delete
this one. Oh, okay.
87 to 111. Right. Yeah, just one line. Um, okay, scroll back up. Let's see. Uh, I just feel like we don't need the endpoint for this project too, so you can remove
Take
that
that one. Okay.
point out too. All right. Um,
I
yeah.
think let's go to the last one, right? Is it?
Remove the line one space. Okay. So we have our application load balancer security group, which opens port 80 port 443.
Mm-hmm.
Scroll down to the next one. Let's review the next one. We have app server security group, which opens port 80. Scroll down. Port 443. And yeah, port 80 and port 443. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's all we need. All right. So
Mm-hmm.
save. Then let's review your TFS.
Yeah, so let's read which one?
Your TFS, Terraform.tfs. Terraform, the red one, Terraform.tfs, that
Oh
one.
yeah. Okay.
So remove everything from line 15 to 36. All right. You can remove the extra line. Sure. All right. Perfect. All right. So
And then take nest name out.
for your project name, just call it It's Facebook clone, wherever your project name is. All right. For the environment, I'll put dev. Yeah, just leave it.
Hmm.
But I think when I update the course, well, it's fine. It's good to leave it there. I'm just trying to show you guys exactly how it is.
Hmm.
Like just being familiar with how they usually name different environment at work. So it's fine.
Hmm.
We can leave it. So
Okay.
now I think your Terraform stuff is ready. You can save it. Oh, we need to create your providers file. So just
Right.
create your providers file in your IAC.
And it's a TF, right? Again.
With
That,
a providers with an S and .tf. All right. So now just type create your AWS providers there. So type providers. It should auto complete it for you when you start typing. So select the first one, then type AWS, and that's all you need.
okay.
So close line 2, just remove that gap. I always, I don't know why I'm very picky about stuff like that. Yeah, just close it. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Or if you want, you can even close the bracket, bring the bracket on one, and you're good. Yeah, because we don't, this provider, since you are using your default profile, we don't have to put anything in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Yeah, running.
Inside provider. Click on provider and open integrated.
Yeah, integrated. Yeah, you always want to open your directory into where your project folders are.
Okay.
Drag it up, drag that to your terminal.
Then I have to do Terraform in it
Terraform it in it.
first.
Yeah. I like whatever extension you are using.
For which one?
That is
Oh, tab 9.
that is auto completing it for you. And I also like how your Terraform thing is it has that those icons for your Terraform thing and your Docker file. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's the tab 9. I got a few of them on here, but this is tab 9 and just some other ones that my software developer instructor have us put in there because
Hmm.
we do a lot of coding and stuff for projects,
Okay.
and it helps out a lot. So,
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just it's
yeah.
pretty cool. See how it has all those icons for the different files you have. That's pretty cool.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so your init is successful, then just run your Terraform apply.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. If you click on think the for the icons, when I type up what is it theme icons, I think you can find it
Okay.
for the extension if you want to use the extension for it. It's good too because like it's some it recognizes some scripts that like languages that is not really that popular, but like for like he was showing us for like Crystal or something like that. It's not really a popular language, but it kind of recognizes it, that icon. But it's cool if you type in themes icon, it comes up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone. said, can you, someone wants to know about what we are working on.
Oh, you streaming.
Mm-hmm.
This I'm just pretty much doing what are we doing right now? Just building our Docker image, my Docker image for my Facebook clone application, so I can deploy it later on
Okay.
using
So,
Kubernetes.
so Leland, she likes to write our own application code for the different project she's working on. So if you want to be a software developer, like if you've ever heard of like full stack engineer, that's kind of like what they do. They are people that can code the application on a back end, front end, and also host it as well in the cloud, right? So she wrote our own, there's an application she's wrote the code herself. So she wants to host it in Kubernetes. So right now we are just building the Docker file for that application so she can host it later in Kubernetes.
Yeah, and hopefully it might be for my capstone project for my other class.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so your Terraform stuff is working. Okay,
Yes,
your VPC is created and all that stuff. Cool.
and
So
that's I
now,
can check it here, right?
yeah.
On my application and VPC.
Mhm.
Okay. So I don't want to. I'm just going to build the VPC, but I don't want to run the. I don't want to do the NAT gateway yet because I don't want to get charged for it until I'm ready to
Okay.
do it. So
So let's even modify your NAT gateway file if you,
okay,
I mean, do you want to just, I mean, we can destroy everything. They won't charge you. I mean, as long as we'll finish this
yeah, we could. Yeah, I
within an
forgot because we
hour.
are using Terraform. We can destroy it. That is right. That's
Yeah,
true.
within an
Okay.
hour. But then we can also modify your NAT gateway file so you are only using one NAT gateway instead of two.
Yeah, I only need like yeah, because it's only I'm only gonna be like I said. I'm gonna if I do it this way, this be better because then I can when I present the project, I can just get ahead and bring it up in Terraform and then destroy it. So that's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, so we can modify your NAT gateway file later on so that way even when you run it, you're only using one NAT gateway instead of two.
Okay.
Because I'm using two in this one just for like
Right.
fault tolerant, but we don't need all that stuff for this one because we just
Yeah, I
thought.
noticed when you changed it, you because I remember the our old videos that we did, we was using
Yeah, exactly.
the
We were
double
using two. Yeah,
right. So when I write my README file, I let people know like, hey, in this thing, I'm using it just for purposes of my
exactly.
dev, but in production, we do
We'll
use
use
more than
two.
one gateway. Yeah, not
Exactly.
gateway. So
Exactly. Okay, so I mean, we'll finish everything within an hour, so you probably won't get charged for it at all. So,
okay,
all
okay,
right. So your VPC is up. So now let's create your tax definition. Then we can build your ECS real quick.
okay, okay.
So create your tax definition. So
And
go to ECS. So that will be done in ECS on in the console.
okay, all right, okay. I always get confused 'cause I thought I had built
I
it
mean, we
inside.
can build it now. We can build it well because we are just testing, so we don't really need to create a Docker, a Terraform file for it. If you want the Terraform file, I can give you a Terraform file for it. But I mean, since we are just testing
Yeah, it's
which
fine.
one do
Whatever you want
you,
to do.
which one do you want? Because we just want to test that your Docker image is working, the one you push to ECR. Because if we,
So if you give it, yeah, you can give me I think I want to take the file anyway because, like I said, like I'm not my
okay,
capstone project is not due for like 2 weeks, but at least if I'm ready, I can get ahead and know how to do it through Terraform, and so I want to
okay,
bring it up to
okay,
Terraform. I have
yeah,
everything ready for that.
that's a good idea. Okay, let me find. It's probably better to do it this way then, because then we would.
Because remember, I got to get used to using Terraform on a regular basis. Our
Mm-hmm.
class when I was doing my certification for the practitioner, we wasn't using Terraform like that. We was just using Cloud Formation. So I really need to get some practice in Terraform again. Get used to
Okay,
using it a lot more.
sure. Six project. PC2. Yeah, let me just find that.
Okay.
It's been so long since I worked on stuff that even me, it's like very hard for me to
Yeah.
find. I need to do a better job is organizing all the projects I've completed in one
I got
area. Because
sloppy too.
I
I'm
always
usually
think
good with that. Yeah.
yeah, I always feel like I'll remember, but then I don't remember.
Yeah,
Well,
I just been building so much. I had not really taken the time like to. But I said, you know what? When I finish this exam, I'm just gonna get in here because this is a new CPU I'm using. I mean, my other stuff is old, but I had to buy a whole new tower. So everything was nice and organized in the old computer that I had. But now I brought everything over. I'm like, okay, I need to really like take my time out and just look everything over and just redo it because I leave a lot of my projects on my desktop so I could just see it's just
mm-hmm,
easy for me to find it.
mm-hmm,
But now my desktop looks crazy. If you look at, you see a whole bunch of folders and files everywhere. So I'm like, I gotta fix that. It's looking crazy,
yeah, I know.
and just rename it
So
so it's easier for me to find it.
let's see, login statement. Okay. All right. So I'll send you. Let me see all the ones that I can send you that makes sense.
Okay.
Uh, First, we need the ECS role. We already have the night gateway. We have let's see the security groups. We need the ECS tax execution role. We need ECS. I think that one has the tax definition. Okay.
Okay.
We need the ECS. And we also need the load balancer. Okay, so add these three into your project folder, then we would see what else we need.
Okay. And I'm putting it inside the. Should I just make another folder for just ECS or
No, just
just Terraform? Okay, I see.
drag
Okay.
them into your IAC.
Okay. And this is the ACM. Do I need this as well, right?
Yeah, drag that one too. I just send that one to you. So just drag all that stuff in there. We'll see which one we need. But since you say you're trying to deploy everything, this ASG, don't
So this right
I'll
here, make
down
a copy of this one, or do I just
sorry.
say? Do I just download it? Oh yeah, I could download it. Okay.
Oh, sorry. You can download it. So I don't know
Yeah.
why that one. I think it's just I don't know why that was sent like that. Okay.
All right. So I'm dragging this over. Let me just close these since I don't need that right now. And then
So is ACM, ALB, ECS?
so I don't need this. Do I need this again? Because I already have
No,
one of
no,
it
no.
already.
You already have those. You already have those ones in your folder. You just need to add the new files for the ones I
Yeah,
just
it's
sent to you.
where I thought when I
So it's
dragged it, I
the it's
thought
the
it was gonna move everything. It's just I didn't think it was gonna make a copy of it, but it made a copy of it. I wanted to actually drag it. So I'll take
so
all
you
these
only
out because
need
I will have it right. I don't
yeah,
need these.
yeah, you don't need those. It's confusing. You just do it.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it made a copy of it. I just wanted to actually drag it and move it there.
Oh, I say move it. No, yeah,
Yeah,
when you drag stuff visual into like from the file explorer
yeah.
into Visual Studio Code, it will only it's a copy.
Make a copy of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. So since it's gonna do that, I'm gonna just get ahead and go here because
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think you
forget.
need to.
Everything is so sloppy here. I'm gonna forget that it's there and
Yeah,
put it again. So
you
I'll
can
just get ahead
try
and
it.
go
I
here.
don't think it's gonna paste, but you can try it. Oh,
You
you are
think it's not
doing
gonna?
it. Oh, it would, yeah, from here. Oh, I thought you were just going to paste it in Visual Studio Code, but yes, this will work.
Yeah, because
All right. All
I
right,
know me.
so
I'd be like, I'll look at the files later. Like, where these come from?
uh,
I would forget all about. I already have them, so I just rather just cut it and bring it in here, so I don't have to worry about doing it later.
mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. So let's select your ECS row file.
Okay,
ECS row,
this
first one.
one right here. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. So this is just a policy. On line two, we're creating a policy document, which ECS service will assume it. Then on line 14, we are creating the policy document. So the first statement is find all resource, right? So
Mhm.
scroll down. All right. Yeah, keep scrolling down. So let's stop. Scroll back up. All right, stop. So let's remove the statement on line 28 down. So remove.
928 on down. Right. Right here.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay.
So remove that statement. Let's just do one by one. Remove that statement because we are not storing anything in S3. We
So
don't
just
have
from
environment
28 to
file.
36.
Yeah, remove that.
Okay.
Delete. Then remove 29 to 37.
Okay.
Don't delete on 38 because you need that. Just 37. 29 to
37.
37.
Okay.
All right, just close the gap. All right. So so we are creating the policy and creating the task execution rule. So
So let me ask you something. You said why would I now need the statement again?
because that this Terraform file is from the project, the dynamic project.
Oh, okay.
In that project, we are storing our environment variables in a file in S3.
Right.
So
I think I did that one before.
yeah, we are storing our environment variables in S3, so ECS can reference them from there, right?
Mhm.
But in this project, we are not storing anything in S3,
Okay.
so we don't need to include that statement in our policy.
Right. Okay. Okay.
So scroll down here. I think everything else should be good. Okay, yeah, everything is good. So we'll create the IAM policy, create the IAM rule, then attach it to our ECS tax execution rule. Yeah, that's fine. So let's go into your ACM. All right. So the variables we deleted, we might need the domain. We need the domain name one and the alternative name
Mhm.
one. So you already have a domain name and all that stuff in your account, right? From where you
Yes, I do.
were.
Yeah, I had two domain
Okay.
names.
All right. So we can just so open. Oh, you deleted it. Let me uh so let me get the variables for you. Variables would be from ACM variables. Yeah, that's just the one it's complaining about. ACM.
Oh, so the one I had took out the variables, I could have left that in, and then the ACM one.
Yeah, I didn't think we need it. Yeah, we really didn't need it at first, but since now we've shifted our focus to just building everything with Terraform, so that's why we are adding it back.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you need that one. What else? You need the uh,
That's for the
TF.
certificate manager.
Yeah, and you need the TFS. Let me see if I can open this with Visual Studio.
I wonder if I put the sometime when you put the message back in there, the comment tab 9 kind of predicts that you want to put back the information in there.
No, it's fine. I mean, I'll send it to you on Slack. So
Okay.
there's no way you would know which exact one you want to add.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
go back to your variables file. So now copy the code that I sent to you, paste it on the line 52. Oh, scroll down.
This one.
Yeah, that one. So copy all that.
And then you said line 52 here.
Just press enter and paste it under it. Um, all right. So now scroll down, cut line 64 to 66 out of that one and put that in your TFS.
You said take it out here.
Mm-hmm.
This right here.
That goes in your TFS. Yeah, cut that out.
Okay.
Now close the extra line. All right, paste that in your TFS.
The you said TFS or the ACL?
TFVAS, Terraform.tfvas. That one, not that one.
It's
That
right
one.
here. And put it. What line do I put that one in? Is before
Just
or
under
after?
it. It doesn't matter, but
Oh,
just no, put it under the VPC so that way you just enter and paste it there.
okay.
All right. All right.
And
So
then I will put
now,
my domain here, right?
yeah, enter your domain.
Which one I'm? Let's see which one I want to use. Oh, we'll use this one. I don't think I can still use this one.
Okay.
So I use a dot in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's the wild card, right? That's the alternative name with the dot in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So go in your ECS and let's see what's wrong with that file. Okay. So we need the ECS variables too. Okay. Scroll down. Let's scroll down. Let's see. All right. So we'll change some stuff here. Uh, remove line 48 to remove 48 to 53. We don't need that. Okay, perfect. We have that log groups. Scroll down. Let's see.
Okay.
We'll add I just want to see. So did we call it App Server Security Group? Right.
Give me 1 second.
So,
Hold on 1 second, Izzy. Hold on. Hold on.
okay, sure.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. So, I think you might have typed something in there accidentally.
Right here.
Just press Control Z. What you see?
Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay, wait.
Press Control Z. I'll press Control Z. So that way you know.
Yeah.
Um, Scroll back up. Let me see. Okay, so we are creating the task definition, attaching our row to it. So we'll put this variable. Don't worry about that for now.
Okay.
Okay, scroll down. So we're creating our task definition here. Yeah, log groups. All right, scroll down to the ECS service. So it's creating the ECS service in the cluster, giving it the task definition. Scroll down. Then we're picking our subnet, load balancer, which we have there. Okay, that's everything. So scroll back up to where it is having that error so I can see what I need to send to you. I think I need to send you
This one and this one is the errors on
yeah,
here.
yeah, so let me send that to you. So, and you need the alternative ECS1. Okay.
Mhm.
See. While we are there, we might as well just I'll send you the Route 53 file too as well.
Okay. So is there any reason why it's giving me the error because I don't have that inside the variables?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't have the variables there, it's going to give you that
Yeah,
error
because I
too.
don't think we had create container definition in the variable and in the runtime. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'll send that to you for now. Then I'll also
Okay.
send the Route 53 file to you.
Okay.
All right. So first you want to copy the first one. Yeah, that one. Copy
The
everything.
ECS one, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, I guess if for whatever reason it's not letting me do it. It let me download the first time, but it's fine. Okay, it's just
Oh no,
I
this
can
is this
copy
is
it.
just a code. It's not a file.
Oh, okay, okay. It wasn't a file. Okay, okay, that's what.
The
Okay,
second one is a
the
file.
second one is a file. Okay, they all look the same in Slack. So it's like only time you know where it's different when you put the hover your mouse over it. But all right, so this one right here is gonna go in. Is
No,
it go in this file or the other one?
in your variables file.
Variables. Okay. Oh, right, right, because that's where the error is coming in at. Should I put it before or after? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter, but just put it under it because it's good to follow the logic of your code. So if someone is
Right.
reading if you are looking at it, you can tell, okay, that's how your resource it was created when I created. So yeah, you can paste it here. It doesn't really matter when you put it down.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So now remove everything for the TFS and go and put that in the TFS. So that will be line 87 to
Take all
90,
this out.
93. Yeah. 87 to 93.
I'm gonna put this in this
The
here, the TF.
TFS. Remove the extra line. All right. Then yeah, go to your TFS and paste it on there. There you go.
And then I have to change the Red Zone app to
Yeah,
my
your
name.
image name. Yeah, your
Yeah.
image name is that's right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So save your file. All right. Cool. All right. So now copy your Route 53 one and put it in your turn.
Okay.
I mean, download it.
Oh wait, no, I'm gonna do it another way because I keep forgetting. Dang, I'm gonna copy it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that should be good.
All right. So yeah, everything should be good. I mean,
All right.
run it, and
We running provider again, or we gonna run it from the IAS? Run
you're
it from
running
his
it
file.
from your IAC directory.
Okay. So we in the right picture, yeah. All right, so I'm already in it. So only thing I do now is just do Terraform apply, right?
Yeah, you can do Terraform init, Terraform apply. Can you drag that stuff up so you can see it better?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you can just do Terraform init, Terraform apply.
Okay. All right. So right. Okay. So every time I redo something, do I have to always put Terraform in it? Because I don't think I always
You
did
don't have
that.
to do init. I mean, I always just do, but
Oh, okay, okay, all right. So it's just a
because
preference. Okay,
init is just how it redownloads
right.
your code, your all your scripts back. But I think if since all your script, if you were working with Terraform module, yes, you have to do init every single time.
Okay,
Every
okay,
single time you add a new project to your root module. But for this one, since they are all in the same directory, I don't think it matters, but you can.
okay, okay. So and then now Terraform apply. And I've been doing like Terraform plan, but I don't have to necessarily do that all the time either. I could just go ahead and run it
If you run Terraform apply, it will first show you the plan. So it's the same.
anyway, right? So it's not necessary. I was always wondering about that. I was like, what's the purpose of putting the plan if it's going to show me anyway
It's good to
everything?
get in the habit of drawing Terraform plan because sometimes at work, if you run
Okay.
Terraform apply and you just type yes and you don't review the plan and you find
Yeah.
out there's something in there you want to change, then uh, then the people have accidentally delete whatever they're not supposed to delete
Oh,
by
okay.
not reviewing the plan. That just
Okay.
even happened to us like recently. We made a change and the change you can apply. We made a change. The change was going to delete something we really don't want to delete,
Mhm.
but we didn't review the plan. We just okay. So uh
Reference unclear. Local
tax
value.
definition image. Oh, I see. Oh, because on mine I was storing mine in secret. So go to your ECS.
Okay.
ECS.
The row or this regular TF.
Yeah, just there. Yeah, your ECS dot here.
Okay.
Line 38.
Yeah, because we got regular secret manager, so I don't
So
need that there, right?
for our image, right? So for
Mhm.
your image, just copy so you see over there where it has the before the forward slash let me just a second. So
Okay.
where it has the let me check something. Sure. I'll tell you where you need to put it.
Okay.
So that just needs to be your but I want to secret so yeah, I have to go in my here. Uh I can show you what that is, right? So go into your Docker image.
Okay.
Go into ECL. Yeah, we can just do it that way. So
Right here.
that no in your AWS console.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That is just um we are using that to form your image URL. I mean
Mhm.
your the not URL but the URI of your
You
Docker image,
right.
right? So
Uh-huh.
you can see go into your repository. Now go into your repository, right? And click on the latest, right? So you see that URI,
Mhm.
copy that one. All right, now go back there.
Go back to the ECS.
Hmm.
I'm gonna put
So
it in here.
uh image name, image tag, yeah, uh just paste it on line 40. We'll remove it. We'll remove it after you're done. Just paste it in there for now.
Okay.
Right. So you can see it is going to form everything.
Mhm.
You see what's going on, right?
Right. Right.
From the first dollar sign to the registry,
Right.
that is the first part of yours to the forward slash, right?
Right.
So you can see on line 40, right? Yeah. So that would be the first part of line 40 from your number all the way to the .com. So
Okay.
just replace everything there. So yeah, copy on
So
line 40.
everything here I need to replace.
Yeah, exactly. Even the dollar sign.
Okay.
We'll just hard code that part because for your project that will be constant. So
Okay.
remove
So
that.
I'm replacing it with this right here and here.
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
not the whole thing.
Just from the. Is it from the Amazon?
Yeah, because you can see the pattern, right?
Mhm.
From the dollar sign to the registry and the
Mhm.
bracket, right? Then you see there's a forward slash, right?
Right.
In the forward slash, there's another one that will populate your image name, which is if you look in that one, yours is Facebook clone, and there is
Right.
like an hyphen there. Then there is another one.
The tag. Right. I see it. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So then the only thing I'm doing is taking this right here, so I can just cut this
Hmm.
and then grab it from here.
Exactly.
That's the dollar sign. Okay.
All right. So
All
yeah,
right.
just remove line 40.
And then
Yeah.
take all the rest of this off here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to you paste it there so you can see what that part is doing.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So save it and rerun it. Then press up. If you press up, you should see.
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't want anything about that. I could have just pressed up the app arrow. Okay.
There you
Okay.
go.
So yes, we should be good this time. I think that was the only error I had. Right. Yeah.
Hmm. Um, while that is creating, well, still we can go in your ECS and see if there's the stuff is actually there.
You know, on the console.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They say ECS is down there.
Oh yeah. You
Oh well,
know,
it's
well,
good.
let me open another tablet
You have
actually.
it. It's I like how you have all your tabs up there. So I don't usually do mine that way because when I'm making the tutorial, some people that don't know you can do it that way would get confused and
Yes.
so that's why. But
This is after a while of me learning AWS and I started doing this right here. So
yeah, I used to I have mine that way too, but I removed it because I don't want someone watching my video and say, "How'd you get all that stuff up there?"
right,
So
yeah,
someone
they
that's
get
a beginner,
distracted. Right.
yeah, someone
No,
that's
you're
a
right.
beginner, I'll say, "Oh, mine don't look that way," so I just
Because
remove.
it made sense like when I first started doing your projects, I would type it in and it made sense that way, and then later on I would go and do extra stuff as I got to learn the concept. But yeah, no, you're right, because people get distracted all the time with stuff like this. They always ask me, "How do you do this?" I'm like, "Don't worry about that right now. Just worry about the basics."
I know. Yeah. So yeah. So
You had to
okay, your
first, I think you had to
cluster.
first learn what the services are first before you can go start putting them on your on your
But
top of your screen.
I understand because if someone is following along, they it
Hmm.
helps them if their screen looks like identically to
Yeah,
mine.
that's true. Yeah,
Because they
I
always feel
agree.
like something in the beginning. I know I felt the same way too, so I understand.
Yeah,
So
and you know,
yeah.
like even like now, like when the solutions architect one, you know how like because I use the same one that you recommend, Stefan. Sometimes we get confused, but like now because we've been working in AWS, we kind of know the difference of the old
Hmm.
experience to the new
Hmm.
experience. When I first started out, it was very confusing because some of the videos we will watch, it will have the old experience, and then the new experience we tell it different. So when I got into the Perscolas class, because I already had took did some projects and learned a lot of stuff from you and from Stefan, I was able to help the other students because they would get confused on that. They'd be like, "Wait, that doesn't that?" I'm like, "Yeah, because that's the old experience. That's it looks different,
Yeah,
the console, but the new experience is gonna be here. This is where it's at over in the new experience, but it is confusing." Because I
yeah,
was like, well, okay, wait a minute, wait. Your screen don't look like my screen.
yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yes, but I like how you have it that way. So your cluster is there. Can you go in your cluster and let's see if the service is running?
Yeah. All right, so that one's
Refresh.
created.
It looks like it's running. So select your service down there.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
You
and
have
it's
two
healthy.
service running, healthy. So if
Hmm.
we've done everything right, you should be able to um, go into that target group. Let's just review the target group.
Hmm.
Just make sure everything is good. But if you should usually if this is running, then everything is good,
Yeah,
right? So you have two targets healthy, right?
yeah.
That's based on what we have in our cool. So now try to just go to your domain name. Let's say
WordPress up. I'm forgetting already. I forget what this haven't used in a while, so I gotta remember what my domain name is by heart. What is it at here? Wow, 53.
it's right there in the middle.
It's supposed to be two domains. I don't know what AWS did, but for some reason I got two of the same one, and it gets very confusing. But they say not charging me for the second one. I don't know how that even happened, but yeah. Okay, so
So
some things are not
refresh,
coming up, right?
right? So this would be now that would be your homework, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's still things you need to do in your application code. So you see how this is going like that, right?
Right.
Um, okay. So there's nothing else. Yeah. So you see how this is going like that. So this is equivalent to your site is working, is configured, and it
Mm-hmm.
is fully encrypted, right?
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you might need to put something on your application code side that supports the transition of going from HTTP to HTTPS. I think your application code does not have that because your application code only works in HTTP.
Right. Right.
You
Right.
understand? But
Um.
right now that
So
we are seeing your site in HTTPS. That's why you are seeing all this misconfiguration.
right. So what I would do is I think I can configure that in JavaScript. Because I
Exactly.
think that's what was the issue was with one of the projects I had did with you, and it was saying mixed content. But I can write that up. That's not a problem. I can fix that.
Yeah.
Now when I do fix that, do I just go ahead and rebuild the docket image again so they'll have that?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So you rebuild your Docker image, push it to ECR,
Right.
then just run your. Obviously, you're gonna destroy your project now, but then just
Yes.
run Terraform. So from a Terraform standpoint and infrastructure standpoint, your code is good. So
Okay.
anytime you want to put the application back up, you just run Terraform apply, it'll rebuild everything. So we can
Okay.
see here, from the infrastructure standpoint, everything is perfect because your
Okay.
application is fully encrypted. We can
Hmm.
access it through the site
Right.
and everything is working.
Okay.
Even as we are seeing this mismatch, it means it's working.
Right.
But it's
Okay.
just from the application code standpoint, you have to add whatever you need to add there to support that transition from HTTP to HTTPS.
Yeah, the
Because
mixed content. Yeah.
if we
Okay.
remove all the HTTPS stuff and just make this HTTP, it will work. It will work
Right.
exactly how you want to see it.
Right. 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 Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool.
All right, so that's not a problem. I can fix that then, and do it again. Now when I rebuild the Docker image. Do I do it separately from using Terraform, or like, is it a way for me to do it?
So let's understand it, right? All your projects are here. You can
Hmm.
minimize the Terraform stuff, right?
Okay.
Minimize the IEC thing on in
Uh,
your project directories, right? So the IAC folder, that all your Terraform. So
Okay, let me close
understand
that
what
out.
is here, right?
All right, let me close this out. Okay.
So understand what is here. In your in your directory for this project, the
Mm-hmm.
Facebook clone, the Facebook clone project. The
Mm-hmm.
first directory is your application code. The second directory is your Terraform code that is building your AWS infrastructure. And you
Okay.
have your Docker file in there. So that is what you put in this folder as how you are building your project, right? So
Okay.
if you need to rebuild your Docker image, you just fix your application code, right? You go into your host Facebook,
Right.
right? That's where you would fix your application code, right?
Add
Whatever you need to
the
add, right?
JavaScript. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. You add whatever you need to add in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then when you once you are done there, you know you want to test it, right? Then
Mm-hmm.
you select your Docker file, right? You don't need to change anything in your Docker file, but select your Docker file. Let me show you what's going on, right? Because your
Okay.
application code is there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But remember when your Docker file runs, it is going to copy all the content of your application code into the HTML directory, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that is where whatever update you make in there gets passed to your Docker file. Does that make
Right.
sense?
Okay. Yes. Right here.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so you're rebuilding whatever changes you made there. You
Right.
rebuild your Docker file, it will add all those changes to your new image. Then you have to run your push, then the next thing is your push
Docker build,
image.
Docker push. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
have all that
let
there.
me show you what you have to
Okay.
do. So
Let me
select
stop streaming.
no in the no, I don't mean let me we still I mean you sharing the screen.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
So I'm saying like in your Visual Studio Code, select that your push thing, right? Your push image txt.
Oh, push it mix. Okay.
So once you are done making all your updates to your web files and you are ready to
Mm-hmm.
build your image,
Mm-hmm.
you run the Docker build, right?
Right.
But so you can just even add that up there now, so you know what that command is. So line one, just press enter twice, and no no, yeah, just in there, press enter twice, like three times or something, yeah, up there. So just add a note build Docker image.
Docker image. Image.
All right,
And that's it, right?
right, yeah, right under it. That is just a note, so you can put a hashtag next to it, so you know it's a note in the beginning of it, so you know it's a note.
Oh, they won't let me.
Oh no, so yeah.
That's weird. It don't let me put the. I was trying to just do the forward slash
Oh, oh,
and comment it out. I don't know why they let me do it just now.
yeah.
Build
Are you
Docker
pressing
image.
control forward slash? You should.
Yeah, I did, and then do it just now. I think I'm pretty sure I did just now. Pressed it twice, but build Docker
Build Docker
image.
image. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Then the command is then right under it you can put the command is Docker build. I think it's Docker build dash T dash T.
Dash T, right? Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Facebook clone space. Facebook clone, your name of your image. So it's tab it.
Yep.
All right. Then remove line 4 and 5.
Yeah, tab 9 gets a little carry away sometimes. I didn't tell
But
you what to
it's
do.
good. What it is, it's giving you a good direction, but we don't need to.
All of
Right.
it, yeah.
Right. So, but remember on the second one, so the second one you can now add another node push image.
Right. And that's push image to the EC, this ECR,
PCR.
right?
Mhm.
Yep. Okay.
Right. But then when you're pushing your image this second time, you don't need to run line 5 because your ECR repository is already there.
Okay. So
That
here we
one you
could just
can add a comment on it. Only at the end of it, just add a hashtag only run if ECR repository does not exist. So
only
that way you
run.
remember.
ECR does not exist.
Yeah, because you already created your ECR, so you don't need to run that one anymore.
Yes.
So,
Right.
so
That's not saying right. Okay.
So yeah, so you just so once you have update all your application code, you
Mhm.
open right click on your Docker file, open the
Mhm.
integrated terminal into it, right?
Mhm.
Then you run your line to build your image.
Mhm.
Docker, once you are done building it, then you just run line 6, 7, 8.
Okay. So six,
Yeah.
7, 8. Yep. Okay.
Then that
Got
will
it.
push it to the repository. Then you can now run. Then remember you have to go into your IAC and open your directory into that and run your Terraform apply to create your AWS infrastructure. Then you can go to your site and see if whatever you update in your code fix that,
Okay.
supports that HTTP to the HTTPS.
Okay. All right.
Okay, cool. All right.
All right. I think that's all. Oh, one more question. So for my other application code, just before we finish this up, let me say this. This one I don't know because I'm waiting for we just started like just getting everything ready for the capstone project. So for this one right here, um, he liked this other application that I did, but I some stuff I still have to fix on it. But that one is not really I don't know about it's not really static. I don't know because it's like it has like it's a 3-page website. So let me
Mm-hmm.
open that folder up so I can show you this one here. This is the it was an SBA that we started the first 3-page create. But now he wants us to add it and he's like, well we can use this one as a capstone project too. Only problem with this one is I do have to I have to fix some stuff with it. But let me see. No, that's not it. Oh, mm, part one. No, that's not it. Wait, it might be. Oh, you know what? It could be. Let me check. I don't remember it having a web page on it, webcam. So it might be a video camera. Maybe I videos because I try to record a lot of my stuff just so I can go back and reference it. But let me just check and make sure before I pull that one up again. It's the three. No, that's the video one. Okay, yeah, I got that kind of mixed up. Okay, it's actually this one. It's the web project. All right, so open that folder. What's the SBA actual project? This one. Okay. Okay, so this is a 3-page one, and you see how I named it as about me. The HTML, I believe that's the actual main one. Let me check and make sure. About me, and this is the okay. So this is the main page, I believe, and that's the sign up page. So the main page. Now I linked all them together, but this would be probably more of a dynamic, right? More not dynamic because it has he wants us to add like a form behind that one. So I think that one I can actually probably maybe do like a Domino DB or something like a database behind it.
Okay.
So this is the one I did already, but I still have to fix it because there's some things like for some reason like you see how it looks in here. I got to move some stuff around, so we're gonna work on that this week when we go back because we was out of school for the whole week this week. But when I go back to class next week, I need to fix this because it works here, but when you get into the website, it's not positioned in the same place. I'm
Mm-hmm.
still learning the Flexbox. Flexbox is so hard for me to remember how to put them together, and I'm still learning that real good, like to get real good at it. So I just have to fix these right here, like all this right here, because they're not lined up like they're supposed to be. But
Okay.
when I get ahead and put it together, um, it's supposed to what is it supposed to do here? Oh wait, let me go. Okay, so like when it gets smaller, it's supposed to do that because like when you know how you have like stuff that fits on like a mobile phone, so that's like a called responsive. So it when you close it up smaller, it's supposed to get rid of it. But I just want to know like if I did the same thing. with Docker for this one. I would do this more for like a dynamic, right? Because it has more pages and stuff that has to go that goes with it, right?
So, ask your instructor whatever application you are creating, you
Hmm.
need to figure out what framework is for that application. Then that will let you know whether you need a database or not.
This one is going to be JavaScript. It's HTML, and I have the JavaScript, right? So I have the Java. I have two Javas that's run on there. But he I think he want us to add a form to it. So that's why I was thinking of database because I remember when I did your projects, um, he said we could use like what's it, MongoDB. But if we don't want to move MongoDB, we want to use cloud. So I was like, only thing I remember that's more similar to MongoDB is DominoDB, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So then I would probably build this one on the back end as a dynamic application, right? Because it just to me didn't make sense to do it in static because I
Yeah.
needed to add like a form behind it, pretty much like a database where you put people's information in.
Yeah. Uh, from the code standpoint, you have to just write your application code in a way where it supports. If you want it to support a database, you can write it to support whatever database you want it to
Okay.
support.
Okay.
Then when you are building your image, then you just build your image for your database. In your application code, it should be able to pick up your database. There'll be a section where it can pick up your database information. So
Right.
um,
Okay.
from this point, this is outside of my areas of expertise, right?
Right. Right.
But whatever application you are writing, you just have to make sure there is also the code in there for it to be able to pick up your database information,
Okay.
because
Okay.
that is what we will modify when, for example, in the dynamic application we wrote, there is a file in there called env file. In the env
Mhm.
file is where you put the database information, right? So
Right. Okay.
during our Docker file creation, we will just specify our RDS information in that env file. So if
Okay.
your code you are writing here needs to support database, you have to write whatever you guys write in there for it to support database. Actually, I
Right.
don't know anything about writing the code itself, but yeah,
Right. Right.
so,
No,
so
that's
that's
fine.
what so
Yeah.
that's what you have to do.
Yeah. I was just thinking. I just wanted to make sure, like, cause I was like, I was thinking, like, cause DynamoDB seems to be better than MongoDB. So I'm like, I want to keep it cloud because like I said, I want to do everything as a cloud developer still. So I think I'll just do like I think relational database is fine too, but I think it just was easy if I did DynamoDB because that's because you have a project that's similar to it. So I'm like, maybe I just do it like that and use the DynamoDB. That would help because it's just pretty much putting like it's like a sign up form. And so like the sign up form, I need to add a form to it, and then I'll do the hard code in the front, so it'll go right. All the information that people type in the front can go to the back to the DynamoDB database. So
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, however you guys decide with what route you want to go with the database, that
Hmm.
is fine. But
Okay.
the building the infrastructure part is is easier if you know what database
Right.
your application
Okay.
is supporting. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's cool then.
Yeah,
All
no
right.
problem.
Thank you. I
All right.
appreciate that.
No problem. Have a good
Thank
night.
you. You too.
Yeah.
Have a good
I'll
night.
see
Have a
you
good
tomorrow.
weekend.
You too.
Okay. All
Bye.
right.